Raise your hand if you're getting the feeling that he's not going to open the government back up. Just me? Because this is part of the plan, right? It is in that 1,000-page document that they named after this year to shut down the government and to allow that shutdown to make them be able to put in a bunch of stuff that they wouldn't be able to do otherwise with any oversight. And that's exactly what's happening. Little Mikey with the big secret sent Congress home for yet another week just yesterday, which means that in the last 4 months, they have only worked for 20 days. That is only 4 business weeks out of the last 16, and these people are still getting paid $174,000 a year. That must be nice. Lisa Murkowski released a statement saying that, I just don't know what's happening. Congress is just adrift. I don't know if we're ever going to get back from this. Yeah, no joke, you're adrift. You haven't done anything, and you're not going to do anything because little Mikey's not going to allow that to happen. Because the second that they bring all those people back and he is out of options for refusing to swear in Adelita Grijalva, then all of a sudden they are going to have to face bringing down this massive crime ring that exists not just in this country, but all over the world, and they're not going to let that happen. They're totally fine with people who put in their tallies for him to go hungry because of it. They're totally fine with your insurance premiums going up anywhere between 80 and 900%. There's people in this country who are paying more money on their health insurance than they are on their own mortgages, and those are the people that can afford it. And whether or not other people have health insurance, that affects your cost of health care as well. Because when people go to the hospital and they can't pay for it, the hospital has to raise their prices to make up the difference, which means that your costs go up as well, and they don't give a rip about it. The pay-for-play schemes are off the charts. It's undeniable at this point, the level of corruption that we're seeing every single day. The Joker just pardoned the CEO of Binance, and they're a cryptocurrency form that we're allowing for scariest to launder money and to move things around all around the country. And when the Joker was asked about it, he was like, is that the crypto guy? I don't know. He was recommended to me by lots of people. They said he didn't do anything wrong. And I mean, he already spent 4 months in prison, so that should be plenty. You know who admitted that he did something wrong? That guy. He pled guilty to doing exactly what he was accused of, and the Joker let him go. Why? Because now his cryptocurrency scheme is being hosted on their exact same platform. It's not a mystery. He is literally there just to make himself rich and to ruin everything else possible. In the meantime, of course, he's not going to leave. This is the most lucrative business venture that he has ever had. This is the most successful he has ever been. And remember, he has bankrupted 6 different businesses before he ever stepped foot in the Casablanca. And what do you think he is doing to us? Come on! KK Caroline is going up and painting him as some kind of a savior because he got one of his rich buddies to donate $130 million to help pay for the active duty service members that we have here in our country who are not going to get a check because of this government shutdown. But we have 1.3 million active duty service members, meaning that each of them is going to get $100. $100. And even if they did, how on earth is that okay? Where is this money coming from? Who is this private donor who's giving them this money, and what do they expect in return? People don't just hand over money like that for absolutely no reason. We don't even know if that money is coming from the United States. This is beyond corruption. This is beyond just normal politics. This is a Ponzi scheme using one of the greatest nations in the entire world, and we are all just so stunned that we're not doing anything about it. This is a huge deal, and I can't imagine how it's ever going to possibly get better. Not without a lot of destruction. Neighborhoods all over Illinois are being swarmed with helicopters. I watched a video of a woman who says that their school's group chat is literally people talking about who's going to drop off kids at different places so that they don't get scooped up by the frozen water folks in their area. All of the kids aren't allowed to go to recess anymore because they're so afraid that the frozen water folks are going to keep dropping gas capsules out into the streets. And guess our own children, you guys thought that we were in a police state when Barack Obama did, I don't know, banned bump stocks. All of a sudden that was a police state. We're in an actual police state now. And all of you guys are like, well, I mean, what about the immigrants? If you have the ability to do so, please consider filling a cart and bringing it into your local food bank, because there are food bank lines that are wrapping around blocks for miles for people that are in desperate need of food and shelter. And if you're able to help with that, please do. If your church is not feeding people in this coming month, well, then you know that you need to go find a different place to trust your heart and to trust your faith with, and find a place that is actually working as best as they can to mitigate this situation. And if you're an elected representative, pull your head out of your ass and do your job. Okay? No matter what happens today, I hope you guys take care of yourselves like a jinx. Send me coffee, hope you can me snack, and as always, keep your eyes up, keep your foot on the ground. I'll see you next time. Ta-ta!